Next up, this is kind of a boo-boo game right here, man, but it must be played on a Friday night right here. It's nasty. You got a USC team just been showing up, coming up short, and you got a Rutgers team that started off 4-0, and they didn't turn their tables upside downs. Injuries on both sides and travel for Rutgers and a half. The books come out with a 14 and a half with USC at home. I don't know. I'm staying far away from this game, even though taking those points with Rutgers sounds really good because Rutgers been playing a good defense, but they have some injuries on that defense as well. And the speed and talent that they have at USC at wideout and quarterback, they could actually cover that. So I don't want to be disappointed. I'm going to be so happy about Boise State winning. I'm going to just totally ignore this game. Anybody got something on this one?
Yeah, guys. I don't have an official play in this one, but USC coming off some crushing losses, man. We talked about it on the show, guys. I told Doc and Boss on Saturday if Lincoln Riley loses to Maryland, he should be fired on that field. Obviously, it didn't happen, but they did lose that game. With that being said, man, yeah, this USC team is looking dead right now. A lot of these guys are sitting out. Rutgers on the other side are very hurt right now on the defensive side of the football as well. We saw that last week against UCLA. This Rutgers team is slowly falling apart along with this USC team. I want nothing a part of this game, guys. Do I think USC can blow these guys out of the water at home? 100%. But at the same time, they haven't proven to me at all, other than that first game against LSU at Allegiant Stadium, that they're actually a team that can play all four quarters and play the last 2 minutes of a game. So this is a pass.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I do have one look here that I think is worthwhile. I mean, you already mentioned the conference. Both teams in the conference, horrible. As soon as conference play started, just way down the toilet. And it's a little more surprising for USC than it is for Rutgers. But I'm kind of looking at Woody Marks' rushing props here. Since conference play has started, he's averaged about 21 rushes per game. And even though you see Rutgers has looked decent, like they've been they've graded pretty well, like in terms of PFF grades, they've graded pretty well, but statistically they've been very poor. I mean, you just saw Wisconsin just run all over them like it was Zach Hampel trying to go get a home run ball and you were a little kid in front of him. And I kind of see that happening here. Woody Marks has been fantastic. He's kind of one of those undersung players that I'm not sure what his transfer eligibility is. I'm not sure where he is, junior, senior, but if he's available and he's in the transfer portal, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to a big-time SEC school. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make a much bigger name for himself, getting away from whatever is going on in Hollywood right now. But I think a Woody Marks rush prop here is doable. It's just Rutgers going at a slow pace. And one thing, the left guard for Rutgers, as soon as he got hurt, like I'm talking like immediately, the run game for Rutgers just went right down the tubes. I mean, almost immediately, as soon as he got hurt against Washington, you saw that rushing offense look completely different.
Yeah, I feel you. Anybody got any last words on this dead as a doornail game?
No, man, I didn't bet this game.
Just a travel info for Rutgers. This is their first trip out west. Maybe I read some articles about adjusting for time. I guess it's an earlier start too, isn't it? What time's that game start out there? 11 o'clock, I think, West Coast your time.
No,
this is a Friday.
This is a Friday game.
Oh, it's a Friday game. Okay, my bad. So this is a Friday game.
8 o'clock East, guys. 8 o'clock on the West Coast. That's 11 o'clock on the East Coast.
It's an 8 o'clock. Seriously, it's 8 o'clock over here. Holy shit! USC's doing everything they can.
Guys, on Friday night, USC is playing at home. Dodgers are playing game 1 at home, and the Lakers are playing at home.
Wow. Triple threat.
I
put off
this
this
game.
game.
My house all day that day.
USC, this has got to be one game that they have to win, right? They're 1-4 in the Big Ten right now. So,
I thought that last week too, Doc. We talked about it. I was like, dude, they got to win this game, right?
I think the travel is starting to catch up to these kids early on. They're
it's
not
got
used
it,
to making
right?
these coast trips. So now they come back home to the confines of LA. What does it mean with the number? I mean, the numbers, you're talking 14.5, but usually these are the kind of spots I like to back Rutgers, but I think they've got some major struggles going on too. But like I said, they got a little bit better record than USC. They got the same amount of wins in conference. So I don't want no part of this game as far as the number goes.
And Shiano is better off a loss than Riley. Riley is very bad off a loss. Shiano's much better.
Yeah, so let's forget about it.